All right, all right. I got 3 people here already. Holy schmoly. That's great. Let's see. We got Anderson Walter Anderson's here. Stephen Ransom's here. Hello, how you doing? Marcus Felix with the Gator Trader. Yeah, there we go. And then oh yeah, we got the whoop whoop. Are you asking for a wrench or something? Oh, I had to get on YouTube for that. Which I don't know if I can. Hold on. Shoot. Sometimes things get all a little wonky. There we go. Bang, bang. There we go. And let's add moderator. Standard mod. There you go. We'll give people we know wrenches every once in a while. Is that a waifu? Why, yes, it will be eventually. Yep. We are going to make a puppet for oh shoot, what's her name? Oh, bugging on a name again. Oh shoot, what is her name? I forgot. Ah, man, I'm so tired today, but I am still crafting. Just way out of it. What was her name again? Ah, dang it. That's right, Ginger Wolf. There we go. She wanted a puppet because she saw me start this one. So I was just like, yeah, I'll get you. I'll make you a lady puppet just like mine, as soon as I finish and figure out how to do one, kind of thing. So, yes, I do have a nice green wig from Party City before Party City freaking closed. I'll have to find my cheap wig somewhere else now, but it's like Joann's and Party City, and it's just like all the cheap places to grab puppet stuff is going, and I'm like, hi. Need places to buy stuff. Where am I gonna buy my puppet material now? Oh well. That's just that's how it is sometimes. And oh shucks. I'm gonna go over here. Some thread. And it's finally warm, so I was actually able to. This is all pieced out from last time I was playing with this. Playing with it. I was building it last time. Did a nip and nag, and that was the last time I was able to work on it because there was no like warm weather. When there was warm weather, I was like working. I was working my job, so I was just like, I can't build. So this is that rare moment where I'm not working, and I can build. So great. Let me get some thread, some white thread, and my scissors in the back. And I'm probably just gonna hand stitch the seam lines right here down the side, and the hole is in the back because that's to make the waist like super slim. So you go in through the back of the chest, or yeah, well, essentially the back. I guess that's what you would call it. And then I thought about making a butt, but no buts about it. I just like, nah, that's too much, and there's gonna be a skirt on it anyway, so might as well not do that. Oh, there's Ginger Wolf. Yes, she wants a lady puppet. Yes. I'm in process of figuring out how to make lady puppet. Yes. I'll have to style the wig in a little bit. The head's done, which the head was one of the few things I did. So this has been pretty good. I just need to attach the eyeballs, which I might do another attempt at some eyes which the first one's really, really nice, but I haven't worked on it so long, and I was trying to find them. And I know for a fact, if I make another set of eyes, I'll just randomly find the old set, because that's always how it works. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy some more eyelashes, because I'll need to buy eyelashes anyways if I want to make another lady puppet. Do I have some? I do. I do have some eyelashes. Do I have? No, I'm not sure. I might have an extra set, but I'll probably have to buy some more on Amazon. And I'll need some more, some lavender colored. I don't know if the lighting's a little off. I don't know if it's not enough light, too much light. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Right. So let's get into the stitching. Where's my little threader? Ah, shucks. It's way too hot in here too. I might have to set up a box fan pretty soon. It's been cold for the last couple of days. Literally snowed 2 days ago. Now it's warm. Where's the thread? There it is. No, that's not it. There we go. Ha! Got it, finally. All right. And bear with me one moment. I sent out the link for the guys, but I'm not sure when they're going to pop in. You know what? I maybe sent out the link in the Cotton Council too, just to see if the other lads want to pop in. Cotton Council. That's a new one, old one. There we go. Bang, bang. There we go. All right. Just in case someone else wants to pop in. There we go. All right. I don't get to come on often, so I think I am any competition for floral. I don't know. Let's just see. Very popular with the council, but what will floral say? You know what? Floral will say, he won't say anything bad. No, he won't say anything bad. He will just say it's just like, to each their own, and kind of stuff like that. You know, some people will cudgeon over people's morality, but some people in certain professions, it's just like what are you gonna get at it, right? I got nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Whether you dance or preach, it doesn't matter to me, as long as you're willing to be my friend. I'll be yours. Shoot. I don't know where my threader went. I had it just a moment ago. I stepped away and now it's gone. My bag. Yeah. Of course. I'm gonna have to thread it by fingers, which sucks. Especially with this lighting. Too much saturation of lighting, I can't see. Not enough. Alright, well, I just have to thread it by hand, I guess. Shucks. That's really the point. Yeah, that's depressing. Oh well. Shows how much I was set up for this, right? It's okay. Luckily, I can thread by hand pretty easily. Lord knows I've had practice. So let's see. There we go. And I'm stitching onto this thing, and I want to ladder stitch it, so that's why it's not on the machine. Normally I would do on the machine, but I kind of wanted to form fit these lovely lady lumps right here into it, so that's kind of how I work in that. And holy shit, that was quicker than I thought. Boom, boom, switch. Yep. And essentially I've got 2 side seams, front and back, and I'll just do a Henson stitch on the sides. Kind of a variant of a ladder stitch, and then it should pull nicely. And I'll hit it with some Velcro on the sides, and it should blend in nicely because I'm using fleece. Actually, I'm gonna take off my sweater. It is too hot for wearing a sweater. Yeah. There we go. Okay, bang. Now let's bring this down more like that. Okay, boom. I don't know why I have the headphones on. I don't have a friend here yet. I believe everyone could work together if we all discuss occasionally. Questions become one of the best of whole, not parts of. Yeah, you know how it is. All right. Does Ginger Puppet a ladder stitch on the lady lumps? Lol. I might do some structural stitches to shape them, but for the most part, I kind of just made some. I don't know. Kind of made some like reverse bowls and just put them on top. Right. There we go. And yeah. There we go. I wish I should have had a thimble that fit me. Don't have a thimble that fits you. No, all of them are too small. I just have to stitch with my dirty hands. Should have wore gloves when I was messing with the glue earlier, but I didn't feel like I was making that much mess. And then you realize it's like, oh, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Yep, that's how it goes sometimes. All right. I might have grabbed too much of a long thread. That's okay. Oh yeah, it's a real long thread. There we go. All right. And now we're just gonna run this line up and down. Let's see. It does puppet, however, not in a way that that is commonly for this channel. Oh, okay. Interesting. What kind of pups did you do? Marionettes? I might be able to hook up some attach lines to make it all marionettable. Can totally do that. That'd be kind of funny. Have a little hookup points so you can tie up a control and some invisible twine. Have them do a dance. That'd be pretty funny. I'll have to test that out though. Yeah. Just like Henson did before. It's all learning as you go. Nobody really writes a book on it. I've looked for books on it. I was just like, is there a book on it? Where? Oh, there might be a book on it. I probably just have bad searching skills. You'd think that freaking with all the spying and algorithm snooping that Google does, it's like, you think it is like just give you like, oh, you're looking for a book for this. Here you go. Here's 500 of them. You didn't even ask. I was like, I didn't. Okay. double stitch here. I should tie that up pretty nicely. There we go. Right. Pull. Okay. There we go. Oh, I gotta look on. Always gotta look on these things. There we go. Oof, man. I am happy that it's warmer now. It was rainy though. All day was rainy, but it was warm in here, so I was able to crack open a window, get a vent fan set up, and start some gluing. Whoops. Because everyone's like, "Where's our puppet? Where's our puppet?" Some people are like that, you know. But I'm just like, I've been trying to build, just been busy. All work and no pay. That's no way to live life, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I've got some pretty long listed memos I have to write up. Some people are not going to be happy with them, but they deserve them. That's how it goes sometimes. It's probably why I should just listen to Snowed Up and try to make this my job, YouTube thing. I'm like, I don't know if I ever thought about YouTube being a job. It's just like, I always thought it was for people like Snowed Up. Maybe not for Snowed Up, like PewDiePie. Whenever I think it was like YouTube as a job, I think of PewDiePie. Which, I think he's retired. Oh, how old is he? He's like maybe like a half a year older than me or something, shit like that. Oh, I forgot, but he was like the number one freaking YouTuber in the last like 10 years or some bullshit like that. I forgot. All right. Okay. Now let's pinch and stitch. I'll just do one forward, one back. Nope. Okay. I'll just do one forward right now. It's okay. I do the next deck will be a lot cleaner. Sometimes it perks out. Thread the needle. There we go. There we go. Yep. There we go. Say, Tony is a force of nature. He's been cheering him and Snacks since I first saw them. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for being a fan. Yep. Gosh, I didn't know I had fans. Kind of need one. Nice box fan, because it is warm now. Stop raining. Okay. Ooh. This is an odd geometric shape, I will say. There's some pins just hanging out over here. Might as well just do one of these jobs. Come on. There we go. There we go with the pin. Okay, one forward, one just behind it. Yank. One forward, one just behind it. There we go. There we go. Hey, Cotton Council, Cotton Ministries is here. There we go. Ministries, not that. It's a different congregation of filthy, fleshy guys. All right. Maybe next time I'll just trace out the. I might have the things. I know Ginger wants a one with a little bigger boobs. I mean, a little. I mean, she wants them cartoonishly big, so we'll have to. I'll have to do a slightly different setup for hers, but it's very similar. I'm thinking skinny waist that goes into wider thighs. And then the legs are pretty much going to be the basic legs that all the puppets get usually. Just tailored to fit the midsection, obviously. There we go. We are aiming for the heart section, or heart-shaped torso section. There we go. Which I think it's looking pretty fine. Even though it looks like everything's kind of moving around a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is very hard to get in good shape to to stitch, but I can get it. Oh. Mm-hmm. There we go. I'll do two. There we go. Then do two again. And then we'll pretty much do this all the way down. I might not just it's kind of hard to see this. Hopefully my puppet will be able to be started in the next month or two. I'm very excited. Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of on the finish line of this one. And after that, it's just gonna be real streamlined now that it's warm and I can actually start gluing. So I can actually, it's kind of like it's like I'm allowed to work on certain crafting properties now that the weather's better. I can vent my room, work outside, you know, and the glue will actually dry quicker and have more adhesive properties. So by the time you get your puppet, it won't fall apart. That's usually a good thing, right? That's kind of why I kind of was working on this in when I was working this February or January or something like that, and I stopped working on it because it was just, I was waiting for a good time to glue, and when we had any warm days, I was working, and I could do anything but work, but build puppets. It's like, dang it. But I don't have work on Tuesday, so I can build puppets today, so that's nice. There we go. Whew. And once I figure this out, like, this one will be good. I'm going to make it good, but the next one will be obviously better, because I'll know what I will do. So, and that's a good midsection. It's right on the side. There we go. And it is warm today, my goodness. I keep on saying that, but it is true. I don't see punk auto here, though. It's interesting. It was February. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's why a month-long break. That's fine. It just gave me chances to work on a different project. That's all. That's all. Spin this around. Nice little dot. There we go. Not the cleanest lines, but it's adhering to it, so that'll be nice. I don't know exactly why this one is a little more poofed out, but that's okay. I might have to go in there with some more cotton and try to bulge it out a little bit, because they should be the same size, and I thought I placed them very similar, but it's always the imperfections that you notice of your own work, right? And you hope that they're not big enough so other people see them, you know? But they're good. It's good boobs. It's not bad. I do have some nice arms that swing down nicely. So I'll probably just finish up with this thread line and then probably finish the legs later. Legs are barely attached. They're just kind of like on there. Sew the left leg, the inseam of the left leg, then the right. I think this thread will get me down to the thigh. So I'll just finish this thread up. There we go. Ow. I'm not sure if any of the guys are going to pop in, but I did start late, so it'll probably just be me talking and sewing and attempting some wig mounting on the puppet. It's fine. It's fine. I did purchase the red wig though, so I did purchase a red wig, and I think it's over here. There we go. Yeah, I've got this kind of it's kind of a peaches. Oh, that does. Hopefully, you can kind of catch that on all the colors. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a peach kind of color. I don't know. It's like skin cone. I've got that. I've got some I still think I have some red fur from when I made Coach Murphy long ago. So I got that too. So red fur and a red wig. So that should work. That should work for Ginger Wolf's fox girl kind of character. There we go. Which I've done ears before. I've done bunny ears for Mr. Rabbit that I sent my brother. I've actually done a wig too. I sent for sister-in-law. I sent those two together because they sent me snacks, and I was like, "Oh, well, thanks, guys. I want to send you something too." It's like, "Y'all make me a puppet?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll make you a puppet. I'll make a puppet for my brother." I was like, "What kind of puppet do you want?" I was like, "I want a Easter bunny." I'm like, "Okay." Made a little bunny. Super cute animal. Bunny puppets. Just one of the cuter creations I've made. It's like him, and Billy Bob's pretty cute. Everyone loves him. And then again, he's a dog. People love dogs. I know. Oh well. Shit. Sometimes that's how it goes. I don't know how it got a knot in it, but it did, and it didn't want to pull through. That's okay. Work on some wig. Yep. Yeah, and then I was working one for Tom, and trying to get everyone a good puppet, right? Everyone who wants one. And then I'm gonna mass produce some, or mass produce. I wish I could do a thing like that, but do a large quantity of like just normal puppets, just little goblin puppets. I was just thinking of doing that. Probably selling those. Because people do like goblin puppets. Yep. There we go. Let's sew a little thing here. One more time. Let's get under here. There we go. Bang. And so that's how it was before. All open. And on the other side is it nice and closed. There we go. Oof. Man, I can't freaking see anything. Gator Goblin Clan. Gator's Goblin Clan. I don't know about that. Yeah, I went in where to send them money, which I am on PayPal. I'll send the links as soon as I get everything situated. And then I'll usually like to ask the money right where I'm like, it's like, hey, this is a thing. Because I don't want to refund people, just want to, it's like, hey, the project is a go, which should be a go. I don't have any doubt it won't be a go. All right. So, that's big. Oh. Okay. So the wig fits down right here, like so. Hold on. Kind of like that. Except we got all these weird netted lines and whatnot. It kind of works, but not really. You know what I mean? This part looks okay. But kind of want to... Oops. Just pull this off like so. And oh, we have to break out the hairbrush, which I don't know where it is. It's okay. Yeah, cheap wig. This was a Party City wig. Straight up. Like so. Oh, still angled down a little bit. All right. Oh, okay. So put that there, and then the hairline will go around like this, and the other side will go around like this, and then it would pin up in the back like so. So let's grab another pin. Oh, my goodness. And this is just me taking it out of the package. It came super tangled. That's okay. That's what you get for an $8 Party City wig. Why did they go out of business again? I have no idea. Now, why did Joann Fabrics go out of business? That's what really ticked me off, because I can't get that. All right. Hey, what's up? Jedi Master. Yep, I did start the face of your puppet. Is a work in progress. But, you know, I'm trying to bring out the cheeks and whatnot. I had to cover them up a little bit. And then I'll hit them with some skin. And then maybe a pom-pom nose. You have to show me the reference picture again. I'll have to save that, because kind of Twitter doesn't like to... Twitter takes away the DMs like quicker than normal. So put this back on the shelf on projects in current progress. But yeah, your guy is in the works right now. So yeah. Yep. So he is in the works, and now I don't know about the clothes. I could try to make a small jacket clothes for him or something like that. That might take a little more money. Just yeah, I'm gonna give him a gangster suit. Might have to shop around. Maybe I can find a toddler suit or something. I don't know how big I'm gonna make them, because you said you don't want them like super big, so I'll probably have to hand make it. Actually, that's fine. I think I can do it. I'm slowly learning on how to make like clothes for myself, which is a lot harder than I thought it would have been, but also easier than I thought it would have been. So, you know, it's like some days I'm like, yeah, this is easy, and then you get like five lines down stitched, and you're like, oh wait, this doesn't match up. Shit, it's not that easy. It's never as easy as you think, and it's never as hard as you think either. Somewhere in the middle. All right. Yeah, I kind of like how that's fitting. Ouch. Sometimes you have to take off some lines. I'm not sure if I took off too much on that one, but honestly, I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Snacks. Are you and Coach Murphy, or is Dad Fleur? Hey, the lovely Sherry's here. What's going on? Oh, yeah, right. Is this Fleural? No, it's not Fleural. No, this is going to be a lady puppet. This is going to be a puppet that, I don't have too many puppets that are, we have Giggity, which is technically a female, but not really a lady. It's a Fizzgig, right? Right, the mythical creature from the Dark Crystal. Yeah. Well, I kind of like that lighting. Hopefully, y'all can see better, but I can see pretty good. Just wish the lighting was better. There was Sasha. I remember. What's her name? Saggy Melons. She had the Sasha puppet, which is literally one of those prefabricated freaking store-bought puppets or whatever. Which they're not crazy cheap, but they're definitely on was made in a sweat factory kind of look on them. You know what I mean? It's not bad, but hell, half of Jolly's puppets are pre-made. Let's see. Jolly, I think is new. It's that one's custom, I think. Mr. Snow was made by Floral, I believe. Yeah. I was gonna make one for him, but he's like, no, make Ord's one. So that's where Harold comes from. Was it Harold or is it Oswald? I'm pretty sure it's Harold. Hashquatch. So we line up there, down there. Okay. Okay. And then we just sew this on, right? And I was thinking of making this character a Gorgon, right? Like Medusa. Snakes tangled into the hair. Which with how unkempt this is, it actually might do some good to grab some green felt, armature wire, and then maybe like some green fur that kind of blends in with it, and kind of fabricate some snakes in there. Snakes in the hair. Yeah, it's gonna be a gorgeous Gorgon, right? If I'm gonna have a Gorgon puppet, I'm gonna have a gorgeous Gorgon puppet. Oh shucks. Oh, I feel like Punkwell's been here the whole time, but I've just been paying attention to what I've been doing. Hey, Punkwaddle.
Hey, I haven't been here the entire time. I've only been here for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't feel too bad. I just feel 5 minutes bad then.
Yeah, no, I got here a little later with my dinner than I
That's
expected.
okay. I kind of started a little later with just everything happening.
And for those you know, it is garlic pork.
Garlic pork. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. That sounds.
With a little added hoisin sauce.
Hoisin sauce. Okay, that's good.
With some ginger ale, you know.
Of course, I know ginger ale.
Gotta have all the.
Yeah, I went to the store and I grabbed some sugar-free Pepsi.
Oh.
So.
We don't do sugar-free in my house.
I used to hate the sugar-free stuff, but then it's just like, I'm trying to go healthier, and I've been cutting freaking calories and all that stuff, and it's been like, oh my god, so bad. But I've been losing weight pretty fast, actually. So.
Well, okay, well that's good. And that was a joke about sugar waddle and sugar stuff and the sugar drought that's about to happen. But yeah,
oh good, it's all good.
But my in-laws, her family do the sugar-free stuff, or like the 10 grams of something. And the first time I had that sugar-free Coke, I was like, "What is this? It's caffeine, but it's just syrup." And I was like, "Somebody sucked the life out of me."
So if you're not used to it, it's like the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know, because that's what I thought. I was like, "This is just garbage." It's like, it's like, I just know it's not healthy, so it's whatever. It's just like, yeah, it's not the point. The point is like, hey, I want to treat myself, but I don't want to cheat myself.
Yeah, and speaking of misheard or misquoted or homonyms, I see you in the chat, Ginger Wolf. I see you. Teehee.
Yep. Yeah, I'm making a lady puppet for her at some point. Mm-hmm. The hair is not going to be green; it's going to be red. So this is obviously not her puppet, but
okay.
But it's very similar. Very similar. Very curvy. I remember back in, I guess it was February, we were doing a build stream and made a very curvy body. So.
Oh yeah, I remember this curvaceous creature.
Yeah, and it glued up pretty nicely. It finally was not working while it was warm. I was able to actually do some gluing today. So.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I see some of what Shellback's doing in the chat. Are you saying naughty words in the chat that I won't let you?
What's that? Oh, Shellback. Yeah, if he's making a ruckus, just ban him forever. Just
Well, I think YouTube is censoring him before anybody can even see what he says.
good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Saves us the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Shellback. He's a good guy.
Yeah. You know, all these puppets with natural colored hair, like purple, green, maybe blue. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And none of
Natural.
them will be land whales. Just saying that out loud.
None of them will be Landwells. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Her hair is green. Why? Because her hair has snakes in it.
Medusa, how a Yusa.
Yeah. It's a marvelous Medusa. A gorgeous Gorgon, if you will.
Yeah, I did hear that. And apparently Parrot Head is taking shots at the moderately censored Shellback in the chat.
Oh, man. I'm too busy stitching, so I'm not censoring you there, Shelly. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all about the ginger.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a chance to talk if you did. It was me.
Yeah.
Why don't you go eat some crayons?
Yeah. Munch on some crayons so we can get some words in edgewise.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Something else you can.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Whew.
I don't know. I mean, is it, don't ride the white horse. I mean, we don't have a song that says don't ride the ginger horse.
Oh yeah, the ginger horse, yeah.
Mm.
I want to ride the carousel. Gator has never been anti-horse.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, wait, has Gator ever been anti-horse? No, he's just kind of like a creature of chaotic opinions.
Yeah. He firmly stands by some opinions.
Yes, some opinions are
like he likes firmer pillows, right?
Yeah, firm pillows. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's always a fan of the pillow talk.
Yeah.
Which
pillow
I will
walk.
be going to the anime convention again. I haven't been in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. It's probably, well, not that I want to encourage it, but he's probably up for a new waifu pillow or pillowcase because he's probably worn out the last one.
Yeah. I will say those things are comfy.
Yeah.
It's like yeah. I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't expect you to know there, Funkwaddle.
I'm just smiling and nodding in this case.
Yes, smiling and nodding. It's just like it's like that would never be on my bed. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If we sleep with that thing, I sleep on the couch with it. Choo-choo.
Like I like pillows, and I like body pillows, and I like good, comfy, squishy. Like, let's be honest, we all know what a squishmallow is, right?
Squishmallow? Is that a snack?
No.
Oh.
Squishmallows are those little plushies that are kind of like squishy little pillows. They're kind of firm. They actually.
Oh yeah. They're like the big ones that are kind of like a ball, kind of like a Haro almost. Except it's a plushy Haro kind of.
They're more egg shaped. A lot of the times, or kind of
Yeah. But I know what you're talking about.
But they've been doing their own stuff, but they also got really big, and so they got Harry Potter and Marvel and all the Horny Corn. Okay, all right, well, fair enough. But they've got the little little tiny ones, and then they've got the more like pillow size, so they're great for like taking a nap on the couch. Kind of the way that remember when Moshi pillows were like the coolest thing? Those like little Asian beaded pillows.
Vaguely. Yeah.
I,
How long
yeah,
ago
I
was
mean that was
that?
like 10, 20 years. Yeah, that was a while back. But like everybody wanted a Moshi pillow.
Yeah. I was just like, wow, that's a. I was still a
Well,
youngin back then.
I still have it somewhere, but back, like I said, 20 plus years ago when those were big, my cousins for Christmas they sent us I poker chip, like Texas Hold'em poker chip Moshis.
Okay. Yeah.
I got the red one.
Nice.
But the thing that sucked about that is it was a very flat Moshi. So usually if they're bigger around, they really are good support. But that
Mhm.
one, it was so thin that the Moshi would just squish to the side and your head would fall to the whatever flat surface it was on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But they got pocket mallow squishmallows. They've got Steven.
What
Flat
happened?
Moshi, but with great legs.
Flat mesh snake legs. Yeah, the body's not bad on the puppet, I will say. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this good, but I was hoping it would be a little better. Kind of, you know, nothing's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. It's
That's
like
true.
you stitch for perfection, but you'll never find it.
Well, the good thing is you learn from each attempt, right? You kind of figure out what works, what's better. Oh, how to do that a little bit better next time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shameless plug. Like I said in my Penguin Positivity today.
Oh yeah, I
Don't
forgot. I
don't.
didn't watch that one yet, but
Hmm.
I'm about
Well,
to.
I'll paraphrase the sentence or the title. Don't let your limitations or your perceived limitations limitate what you can do, because sometimes we forget how we've been creative and we've learned how to deal with things and get around obstacles and find a new path to do something pretty awesome, or just how creativity and innovation are usually born out of certain confines, right?
Hmm.
And so when you feel like you can't do it, I mean, sometimes,
A lot of
yeah,
times, innovation is born from adaptation.
yep. So you'll get there. Hmm.
Adapt and overcome. That's how you
Good
solve
evening,
problems.
Stone Loki.
Stone Loki.
I'm sorry, Stone Cold Loki.
Stone Cold. Sorry, feels like I'm. Feels like my freaking thing is dirty.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, those
Oh,
kind of gets.
that's much better. Holy crap!
Yeah,
I was
shit's
like,
cool.
what? Why can't I see out of my freaking cameras? It's like your lens is dirty. It's like, how did it get dirty? I don't know.
Mm.
Just dust on it, I guess. Probably.
Was Gator doing weird things after the stream the other day?
I have no idea. It's
Ah,
much like Toy Story rules. You know how it goes.
yeah, I know.
It's either Toy Story rules or it's the Christmas toy rules,
Mm,
which
mm.
are more. It's just a little more scary. I don't know. It
Yeah,
depends. So Toy Story rules is um, it's like the prime directive is not to move around while the kids are playing with you, or
yeah, yeah.
or else the kid will go crazy, they freaking lose their mind. They'll have to go into mental asylum or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Now, the Christmas toy rule is if you break that rule, right, you move around. There's a kid present, right? Like, you get frozen in time. You just get frozen.
And there's a Chucky rule that it gets possessed and it haunts you. Huh.
Yeah, that's that kind of same with the Toy Story rule, but yeah.
Yeah.
The toys are alive. The toys are alive. Ah. Not bad.
Yeah. It's only Tuesday and it feels like it's been a long week.
Yeah. The hair's on nicely.
Yeah.
I just got to redo the eyes. I did the eyes pretty good, but I just like, here's some extra stuff. Extra hair.
I know.
Probably
She's molting.
It's a cheap Party City wig.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah, like going away. Can't believe it. It's like, where am I gonna find my cheap stuff now?
Oh, did they close? They did close.
Yeah, they're kind of doing the same thing that what you call it's doing.
Hooters going bankrupt? What?
Yeah, and Hooters is doing the same thing that Jo-Ann Fabrics is doing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, where are you gonna get your stuff now? There's snacks. I'm like, yeah, I know, right?
Is Michael's winning? Because I never thought Michael's would be the winner.
Michael's is you don't buy fabric from Michael's that much. They do have fabrics. They have knitting stuff, and they have like limited their fabric section is shit. It's just
I guess Hobby Lobby is probably
Hobby Lobby's got a decent thank God they have a decent array of different fabrics. Which that's kind of my go-to now because
well, and I think because Hobby Lobby does a little bit more of everything, and if all you guys remember back when things were supposed to be closed and they stayed open and people got mad.
Yeah.
Well, people still shop there. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at like different like shows and on the YouTubes and stuff like that, and like all the recommendations, and they always skip over Hobby Lobby. Well, there's a certain crowd of them do, and I'm like, why do they not like it? And then I figure out it's like, oh, they're loony leftists. Okay.
Because they want to go shopping on Sundays, which is why they don't like Chick-fil-A, because they can't eat it on Sunday. Yep.
Yeah, it's just like you're not really supposed to be anti-religion. You're just supposed to be tolerant, and it's just like people are allowed to believe in what they want to believe. It doesn't make them bad. Just because there were some people who used religion as a cudgel doesn't mean these people are those people.
Well, and people use the opposite of religion for the same. And it's like, yeah,
they'll. Some people, they're not looking to be morally good. They're looking for a morally acceptable or socially acceptable group to hate, right?
Even in the 90s, it was like, well, we tolerate people that are like us. So tolerancy, and every new decade, every new generation, we have a new word and a new slang for it. But it's like, basically, we'll sound really nice, like Southern hospitality, if you agree with us. But if you don't, oh well.
Oh well. Up here in the north, we just called it being neighborly.
Oh.
Up here in the north, we just called it being neighborly. That's all.
Yeah, maybe I'm just I'm more of a neighborly kind of person than a southern gentleman. Tee.
Your neighborhood punk waddle, yeah. Just your friendly neighborhood punk waddle.
Yeah, that's true. Friendly neighborhood penguin puppet sheriff.
That's
Say
a
that
mouthful.
5 times fast. Yeah. That's why I only say it in videos some often, because when I do try to say it half the time, it's a tongue twister and I say it wrong. Which is
I'd imagine
why
so.
if I ever say it in a video, it's in howdy everybody, how y'all doing? It's your
Howdy,
favorite
everybody.
neighborhood puppet penguin sheriff. Because if I film a whole video and then I say it wrong at the end, well, that'd be tough. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are getting there. Whoop.
Oh.
Let's put this over here.
So the hand goes straight in the back?
Straight in the back. Because obviously the I can't fit my wrist through this because it's like the size of my wrist.
Wow.
So just slide it right through, and then you pop it through here.
Interesting.
Yep. So
she's got that hourglass figure.
Very hourglass figure. Yep. Yeah. See, the legs are here.
Oh wow. Okay. That's a little bit much. For YouTube. Did I say that out loud? I did.
No, it's okay. It's okay. YouTube. This is just foam and felt and fleece.
Mm-hmm.
It's called suggestive images, so you're going to get blocked.
Yeah. Also,
hit with a warning strike.
Yeah. And if you just, say it's for educational purposes and puppet building and
I mean, honestly,
puppet parts.
If you think about it, like, what is the normal operation of a puppet? Going inside them. Do puppets animate when they do they talk when they're not being puppeted? No.
I mean, unless we go by, Toy Story rules.
Yeah, so they're not animated. I mean, honestly, they don't have a conscience, so you can't get. So there is no actual.
Yeah.
Getting that consent because it's a freaking puppet.
Yeah, they're not autonomous.
So every interaction with a puppet is a non-consenting incineration.
It's more extensual.
Yeah.
Than consensual, because they're an extension. They're not, and they're somewhat existential as well.
Oh, yeah.
Existential?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Something about your ex.
Oh, yeah.
My ex is from Texas. That's what Punk Waddle said.
Well, it's true. I never dated outside of my state.
Oh boy.
It's a big state, y'all, though. So it's not like it was like trying to,
It's okay.
What they say about those Texas women, right? I don't know. Somebody says something about them. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna piss off any Texas ladies because I know some of them and they're nice people. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about that song "Honky Tonk Padonkadonk," right?
Honky tonk padonkadonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been around the United States a little bit. I've been to Texas recently.
I know.
That was fun. That was fun. I seen you too. You are from Texas.
I San Antonio.
I was in California for quite a while. Washington, Nevada, Arizona. Let's see what else. Florida, mainly just a panhandle, but
You went to that Florida Georgia line?
no, not that end. Well, no,
Oh.
actually, technically, we did cross it.
You said panhandle, so that's closer.
Yeah, we were kind of we were pretty much right there ish. We went ways through Georgia from North Carolina.
I will say that the panhandle
after
of
training,
Florida.
we went to our MOS school. We went via bus. This is like, oh, all right, everyone hop on the bus. We're going to Pensacola.
Fancy cola.
Pensacola. Gonna go on the naval base and learn about aircraft mechanics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Speaking of, did you watch the new episode?
No.
No.
I meant to. What time does it actually drop?
It's out already.
Well, I know it's out by now, but I just didn't know if it happened in the morning or evening for us.
I'm not sure.
And now today's your day off too, right?
Yeah, but so yeah, I will say that they left out a bit of it. It got abbreviated, so the movie is different than the. So yeah, if the movie comes out, watch the movie just to see that little bit that you missed, because that was a great bit. Like he just showed like the first operation and a little bit after that, and it was just like, oh no, they just narrated the rest of the beginning arc. Oh no, okay.
Well,
no, it was an opposite. It was not an expansion. It was a. That's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's still good. It's still worth watching.
Of course, it's worth watching.
You get to see your boy Char.
I mean, they created the show, and then they did the kind of, instead of doing the the prelude episode 3 months before they released it, they just put out kind of a recut with some backstory in it, right?
Yeah, it was some more backstory, and that was the movie, which it made me not feel so silly as to go,
yeah,
to that movie that like earlier last month.
But I mean, even still, like,
even still, I would have went.
I would have too, but it wasn't that close or convenient for me. I don't want you to be this like, I watched the G-Quacks movie elitist sort of stuff.
Oh,
I mean, like,
no, I wouldn't say that.
Better than me because you watched a movie and I'm watching the show, man.
Yeah, I got the cup. Oh wait, there was no cup. I wish they had the cup. I wanted to see an IMAX like freaking Ironcaster did, but they only had one showing in one spot on a day that I don't think I could have made it. No.
Yeah, because it was there for a couple of days, wasn't it?
It was there for a couple of days, but the IMAX showing was only one day in one select theater in the Northeast, New England area. It was like, it wasn't like the main one on Boston. It was like the one like 20 minutes east of it. I was like, oh. It was just because if I lived there, I probably would have went, but I don't. I live in New Hampshire, so
yeah.
That's what I get for wanting just a little more freedom. Oh well.
Hey, you want freedom? Come to Texas. We get open spaces.
I always thought about moving to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure where I would go though, because you say Texas is a big place.
Yeah, and each city kind of has its own tone.
Yeah, And I don't know what kind of tone I would be, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would you be a city folk or would you want to be West Texas countrified?
Uh, I'd probably be East Texas kind of person, honestly.
That's fair. I know some of those.
Yeah.
Deep East Texas. At least in Deep East Texas, I mean, they consider Dallas North Texas, but Amarillo is like really North Texas because, we have a real panhandle. It's more than 10 miles long. And we'll see you later, Steven Ransom. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you.
Hey, thanks for popping in. One of the first people here.
Yeah.
Have a good
I haven't
night.
seen him in a little while, so.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, and then you're so close to Louisiana over there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get some nice Cajun food, especially this time of year in mudbug season. All the crawfish spoils that are starting up, and
do you like that Creole?
Oh yeah, I'm talking more than Tony Chachere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking more than Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about. Real Creole fish. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about that coon ass stuff,
We talk about got the good. I make my lobster puppet I've been wanting to make.
Is he gonna be a rock lobster?
He is going to be a rock lobster Ronin. His name is going to be Sashimi no Gumbo. Rock lobster Ronin.
Okay, real quick. Will he have swords, or will his claws have sheaths so they can have swords underneath?
I'm thinking of making his claws just normal claws. But at his arms, they're it's they're stitched out like a normal like a Japanese sword, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Like the cross stitching on a
yeah like on
the cross weaved samurai
like,
swords. Yeah,
the katana.
I can do that easily. So I was just like, yeah, it's one of the puppets I have in the. If I had unlimited time, I was just making puppets for a living.
Oh, then you can make a joke. I might be soft shell, but I'm not an Ubi soft shell. I'm not an Ubi soft shell. I respect the culture, damn it.
Yes.
Ever seen a black lobster?
No, just the blue ones.
Well, that could be fun.
Oh yeah.
Does he give big eyes and says, "You're what?" It would be.
I come from the land of the rising sun and the boiling water.
If you had a gimmick where you could push his eyes out so they bulge, that'd be really funny. Yeah. I don't know how hard that is to do.
Yeah, so there's the only puppet I could think that was a lobster before was Polly from Muppets Treasure Island.
Yeah, and he's
not bad. Not a bad puppet looking.
And then there are the little crabs and the little because there is a little crustacean, right? The Muppets have is it? It's not a lobster. Yeah, there's a Muppet lobster.
Oh, yeah, Snowdub must be live.
He is.
Everyone moved over.
Yeah.
It's okay.
About 20-30 minutes ago. But yeah, you've got Pepe the Prawn, but you've got a few other couple things. No,
I am King Prawn, okay? Yeah, he doesn't look like a shrimp whatsoever, but he just looks like a generic kind of puppet thingy.
Polly Lobster. Okay.
Yeah, Polly Lobster from And this is Polly, my pet lobster.
I'm your Google.
I thought pirates had pet parrots. A pet pirate having a talking parrot. Woohoo! That's hilarious. What's next? A singing and dancing mouse with his own music park? Woohoo!
A reap, it's cheap. Wait, what?
Yep. What else? Yeah, that's one of the best Muppet movies of all time. Just unsung, like, just the songs on that one had the best soundtrack. Just straight up. Like, Christmas Carol, great, amazing.
One of the best movies.
That one, just 2 songs. Professional Pirate, awesome. And Shiver My Timbers, that one hit super hard. I love that song. Holy crap.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. It's been a minute, but I remember really liking it when I was younger. Like, we've watched Christmas Carol and a few other, like, Muppets Take Manhattan, and I remember watching Gonzo and Muppets in Space and all that. But it's been a while since I sat down and watched more than just the Christmas Carol.
And from outer space. That was pretty good too.
It is good. I do like it when all the space Muppets come down.
People of Earth, later.
I mean, maybe Snow needs to get some of that for, like, Can You Dig It and the Funky Puppets.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's just doing this thing and you'll get progress, you know what I mean? Which I did end up getting a red wig for Ginger Will's puppet.
Nice.
And I should get some more Project Foam in tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yep. So I'll probably draw up a similar design of this. I feel like I need to, like, cut and freaking put some more, like, fluff in here. I need to make the boobs bigger, punk.
Getting weird.
I know, right? This is getting weird. It's getting real weird now. There's snacks.
I didn't know that there was a Miku movie that came out.
Miku?
Yeah, Hatsune Miku.
Yeah. The Vocaloid, yeah.
Yeah, the Vocaloid, but apparently, called Miku who can't sing. Apparently, just came out Friday.
Oh, okay. Interesting. It's probably one of those anime movies that pop off and, like, they'll show in Japan, but, like, Western media we don't get any advertisement, so it kind of flies under our radar.
Yeah,
unless it's, like, heavy, like, investments and like there's, like, a couple studios that might, like, pop off. But I'm surprised that Miku usually has good
publicity. I mean, she was really everybody was aware when she showed up in Fortnite.
Late 2000s, early 2010s, like, Miku was going crazy.
But, like, Miku was in Fortnite at the end of last year into this year, and when she dropped in December, like, it was a huge deal, right?
All those Miku Gundam things, because they were, like,
they're
double dipping in the nostalgia.
Oh yeah, and all of this is helping push her movie and the promotional stuff, cross advertisement.
That makes sense now.
Let me see if there's any more Mikus on sale.
Surge. I understand the Miku surge now. I'm like, okay, this makes sense.
Oh, there's some Turn A Gundam Wings of Light.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my big gun to show up. They're like, oh, they'll show up after Q1, sometime in Q1. I'm like, oh, it got delayed, Q2. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see.
What big gun?
The big gun.
Oh.
The big gun. That's its name.
Is it a Gundam?
No, it's a Zaku 2 from Thunderbolt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it a P Bandai?
I think so. I got off a US Gundam store, so we'll see. We'll see if I can.
Okay.
I was just like, hey, I gave you money for the pre-order. It's been a while. Can I have it? Well, it got delayed. Don't worry, it's coming.
Oh yeah, USA Gundam store seems like their stuff gets more and more delayed because of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, if I don't have it by end of summer, I'm gonna start asking for a refund. They'd be like, okay, well, it's been almost a year.
Yeah. Well, what was it when I pre-ordered the Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle? Pharaoh puzzle, which it took. So I pre-ordered it early, and then like 3 to 6 months later, after it was supposed to release, it finally showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
And I know USA Gundam store has started doing pre-orders on, like, if it's out of stock and they're just finally getting it back in.
Yeah, it was technically out of stock, but it's just like, it's like, it was like, it wasn't like out. It was just like pre-order. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And I do like.
So it's like, oh, you're getting a shipment in. Okay, cool. That's what I would assume, but I guess. No. I can't buy it now because it is out of stock now. So it means.
Yeah, and then
other people bought it, and now
they fulfill them as. I think they try to, when it's something that's high volume like that they only gets often, they do the pre-order thing so they can do it by who ordered it first, instead of like you pre-ordered it and somebody else just gets it in the store and you didn't realize it was there and you missed it.
Yeah,
because I've had that happen. Like, I've also had pre-orders for, I remember Hobby Link Japan. There were some times I usually was pretty good, but then one of the times I pre-ordered, it was the Bandai. It was the one from Christian Bale's Batman.
Okay.
The whatever you called it, the little jumper. So I pre-ordered that Batmobile, and then it started showing up, and I never got an email that it was available. And I feel like it's happened a couple times where I'll get the notification that's available, and then I go to ship it, and then it's like, oh, we're on back order. Like, what? You said it was in my warehouse, but it's not on my warehouse? And then after it was on pre-order for over a year, they finally said, yeah, we're giving you the money back because it doesn't exist anymore, basically.
It's just like, oh, thanks for wasting my time and holding on to my money.
Yeah, I was like, I really wanted that. That was a really cool looking one. But yeah, there's a few places that still have some of the Miku. And I'll be honest, I didn't realize initially that it was a RG.
Oh, it's Zaku. A real grade, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real grade, which I would have, and I think that's partially what's keeping it not being ordered out the wazoo so fast, because if it was an HD, people would have bought it in an RG. And it's probably the old or original Zaku 2 that isn't a great build, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably like, oh, it's the Miku colors, and they're just trying to get a little more out of it, Or maybe it's a new mold, but still. Didn't they update the RG mold?
I think they might have. I don't know. I haven't. I was thinking about grabbing, going to Hobby Lobby and grabbing the new RG from the what do you call it? Custom build. Char Aznable custom build. Art.
Oh yeah. There's also HGs are popping out. The HG Chars, and this is a P Bandai, but Char High Mobility Zaku. So it's the High Mobility Zaku 2 in Char colors. So you've got all the extra thrusters on the legs, and so he's the beefy beefcake version. Which is semi-tempting, honestly. Because I have a few of and it's the origin style, so it's a really, really good kit.
That sounds really good.
Because I've built a few of the Tri-Stars, and that's a fun kit to build. In fact, when it comes to HGs, the origin line is just really cream of the crop. There's a few seam lines, but for the most part, a straight build, sand it, polish a few spots, just looks good.
Yeah, I'll have to restitch that. I don't know. It's just like, I tried to place it right, but it was like, it pulled back too much, and then it was just off place.
We can't have a Medusa with a receding hairline.
No. That's okay. Anyways, it'd probably be better if I just used a hot glue. Right on top.
Get some real hot glue in there. Wow. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Right about there is actually probably best. There. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Yeah. Oh, and then I'll probably call it a day because I'm kind of tired out right now. It's just it's been an interesting week. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's only Tuesday, but anything crazy going on with pizza this weekend?
Yes, it was finally dead on a Monday. Thank God.
Yeah.
Way too many busy as fuck freaking Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
baff.
Yeah. The weekend was slow, but it got real busy at the end. So it was like, they cut some workers. They wouldn't cut me though, because I don't know. And then obviously there was a little bit of work drama because one of our dirtbag employees is just being dumb. I had to yell at them, and they're all like, I don't know. I might have to move on somewhere else. It's okay.
No.
That's what they'll say. They're like, I'm like, yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
It's like, I'm not. They were cutting hours for me because, like, apparently this one guy he's not getting paid as much as me, so they're gonna freaking schedule him more because he can like buffer in like the slow hours,
Mm-hmm.
and then he can cut him early, but he doesn't really like go. He just like stays around, and that's just bullshit. But I get stuck on freaking like the busy hours and close all the time. I'm just like, the juice is not worth the squeeze, dude. I just,
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're gonna have to give me a lot more money, or I'm gonna go. Which is probably gonna be the latter, honestly. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, they find every excuse not to pay me, so I'm like, okay, well.
Well, it's like, one place I was at, they were like, hey, it's not a demotion, but we're changing your hours, we're changing your job title, job description, and functionality, and you're gonna be doing, but focus on all the things that you were all the things you were helping other people do that wouldn't do their job. We're just going to make that your job because we can't get people to do their job, and so we're just going to make it your job. Oh, okay.
Yeah, God forbid I ask someone to do their job and they just yell at me, and then they go off and have a smoke break, and it's like, and I tell the manager about it, and it's just like, it's like talking to a fucking retarded wall.
Well, my manager was like, "That's gossip. I don't want to hear gossip." No, you're the manager. I want to tell you that there are people who aren't doing their job. Well, you'll just need to mind your own business. I am. My business is work. They're not doing work, so they have to do their work. I'm minding their business because otherwise you chew us all out in 5 minutes anyway for it, and they're still not going to do shit.
Yeah, gossip is I heard someone's cheating on this person, or this person's dating this person,
Right.
blah blah blah. That's gossip, you know. It's like,
Yeah, but well,
it's like, hey, I yelled at this person because they weren't doing anything. They were just freaking staring off into space, looking at their phone, and then going on a smoke break after you asked them to, hey, could you do some work? And they just yell at you and then go on a smoke break.
And then, when you're like, I was trying to help them do their job. Well, you just tell me about it because it's not your job. Okay, I tell you about it. You're just gossiping. Okay, so you just want me to shut up and do everything. Okay, cool. And
pretty much. That's kind of how I feel.
You demote me and then put somebody who still doesn't want to doesn't care about all the details to do the actual job that I was doing better than that person, allegedly, are still making the same mistakes now that I don't even work there anymore.
Yeah, it's me and another guy are like the top cooks online. Just the line cook would the line would like die if like either one of us was not on there,
They'd figure out a way to do something. But since we're still on stream, I wanted to say one thing real quick. Talk about something entertaining.
Oh shit, we still are on stream.
Yeah.
I can hit the button whenever.
No, but like one of the things, if you stayed this long, you heard about that phallic object that went to kind of went to low orbit and back.
Yeah.
And
you mean the astronauts that are? Oh wait, there weren't astronauts. They were just space.
Yeah,
tourists.
They
were space passengers.
I looked it up, and apparently, when you do the simulated low gravity, you're about a 1/10 up in the atmosphere than they went, but they didn't go very far, and they were all just goofing around. They weren't like people have mentioned when Shatner went up, he was like, "Wow, this is amazing," right? And when Bezos was interviewing him, Shatner was trying to have a moment. Bezos is like, "Get the champagne," and he's like, "Cool, thanks." Right? At least I have this experience. You can't take away from me. And then you have these ladies that are just like paying patty whack, not even paying attention to the fact that the sky is there, right?
Yeah.
And what I love, and I'll pause at this, but what I love is how the people that are saying it's fake now.
It could be.
Have you seen it? Cool, because they're saying it's fake because when they landed,
but I don't have a reason to believe it either.
Well, I mean, there's footage of the capsule,
and I don't have a reason to care.
Right, but they're saying that it's fake because they opened the door too early. It's like, no, they wanted they opened it from the inside before they had their big moment. That doesn't mean they didn't go to space. It means that they didn't open it when they want. You know what I mean? Like, this is as silly as it is. Like,
I don't know, and I don't know about it. Really, I know it happened. I know people cringed about it. I know it was somewhat cringy. If it was fake, it's super cringe. If it's real, it's still super cringe. It's just, not sad as well.
Kissing the ground when you get out.
Yeah, but it's like it's cringy and sad. How sad and how cringe? I don't care. It's just
right. But the best thing I heard all day today was that Dr. Evil did a space penis better.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
And I think that's really one of the best takeaways from this whole thing is Dr.
Right.
Evil did it better.
Yeah. Can't lie about it. Can't argue that. No, I cannot.
Because we would prefer Muppets in space rather than phallic objects. Or
Muppets
both.
in space.
Okay, yeah.
With Miss Piggy and the rest of the barnyard guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good times. That was a good show. I like that. Yeah. And I watched a couple of the other ones, like the one they did in the 90s and the one they try to do in the 2010s.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were pretty good. It was, yeah, they're pretty good. It just, they didn't catch that audience, you know? It's just like, oh, well, shucks. You know, so like, I wish it was a little more popular, but unfortunately, there's so much other stuff, you know? Yeah, it's kind of interesting how the medium, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't AI puppets, that's for sure.
No, can't AI puppets, you know. It's just, you know, it's a new technology back then, you know. People are just, well, not a new technology, but like a new concept is like puppets on television, kind of, you know. Back in the 60s, that was really, really new. 70s, it's perfected. The 80s, it was like polished to absolute gold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the 90s came around, and we had some really good movies. And then after that, it just kind of went old hat.
Yeah. There was, I don't know. We started, early 2000s? It was like all the special effects. We can, we're finally seeing the comic book heroes really come to life the way we wanted to in movies. And then 2 years later, it's like, but we didn't want our comic book characters to look like that. Okay, bye.
Yeah. So it's like the early 2000s. It's like, yeah, we make comic book characters gritty and try to make them real. And then 2009 happens, and it's just like, hey, we're gonna make them like actually like the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like slowly like more like the comic book.
Oh, Jedi Master's back. You've got mad skills, Snacks.
Yeah, I do. I try. I gotta reattach the wig, but other than that, the freaking oh, I don't know why I'm big. There we go.
I'm a disembodied voice. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. So the puppets looking pretty good. It's starting to become a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to do some more ironing out some edges and literally. But other than that, it's starting to make shape. Literally starting to give shape. So very shapely shape.
But, yeah. Shapely.
Yeah. Just I've been out of energy all freaking day / week. It's been a couple weeks since I've been out of energy. I don't know what's going on. Well, it's probably the freaking it's the weather and my diet and just I don't know. I don't know how much I weigh right now. I probably lost 7 pounds since I've switched my diet. So,
oh dang.
Yeah. It's not bad. I felt like I was been too heavy for too long. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah, I kind of want to get under 200 again, or at least in under 210. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if I wake up in the morning and I just get rid of my morning everything, and I step on the scale and I'm 209, I'll be happy. I've got like 30 more pounds to go before that actually happens.
You got this, man. You got this. You know what? I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go watch G-Quacks, and then I'm gonna maybe watch some Gundam Age on Tubi.
There you go. You're gonna like this episode of G-Quacks. You will.
I know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to.
I just said it didn't show my favorite part where freaking like it was showing the Battle of the Baoku.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't the Battle of the Baoku. It was like it was the battle where so the Federation does capture what do we call it, Solomon, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do capture the base of Solomon, and they're
Alright.
trying to like crash it into Luna 2. The Xeon occupies Luna 2, you know, and Char is tasked out with trying to stop it and all that stuff, and you'll see, and
Mm-hmm.
so it just has him just explain it, you know, just to narrate it, like do a too long didn't read, you know what I mean? I was just like,
Mhm.
but I want to see the battle. I want to see all the explosions. I want to see the squadron of big Zams coming through. I want to see, you know, I wanna see
Big Zam,
Shara
make
like,
it feel so fam. Big.
yeah,
What?
yeah, flying in his like because Lala's not there, so someone else has to operate the what do you call
No,
it?
Lala.
Yeah, no Lala.
Spoilers.
No Lala. Yeah,
Anyway.
that's how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. On that note, I guess I should hit the end stream, huh?
And good to see you, K. Roberts. Thanks for dropping in. We are ending now, but we had some fun.
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
did. But I am dead tired. How about you?
Yep.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!